Hello, hello. Thank you once again. I have a comment from a user or a subscriber. Coldplay is love. That's the subscriber or user. The comment is my S3, which is AWS, library keeps going offline after a certain timeout. Is it normal? I've only configured it in my production and I haven't started backups yet. Will that be a problem once it starts? My first answer is yes. That is a big problem. That's not how it should work. S3 and which is AWS and then Azure. Those are the main players in the real world. And for those you don't know, usually you use S3, AWS, or Azure if it's a small client. Maybe it's let's say a terabyte or less that you're backing up, or if it's a secondary copy, like a long-term storage. Usually that's what they use it for, or it could be for like long-term, like cold storage, where it doesn't change much. They use it for that as well. So a couple different things. First thing I would say, if I was you, right, I would draw a piece of paper and take a piece of paper out and then draw how it connects. And if I knew the network, if I knew, let's say I knew where my S3 was, wherever the data center is, I would draw it there. Okay, it's coming from here to here. So in between, what's going on? What are the routes there? Maybe you can do a trace route if you can to the data center where the S3 is at from your client or your media agent, let's say, and you can kind of determine what hops it takes. Does it go through? Maybe it goes through certain firewalls. Maybe you're a bunch of firewalls between there. We don't know. I don't know your environment. So I'd start there. Piece of paper, draw it out. Okay, here. And if you're the network person, obviously you know this already, but if you're not, you're going to talk to the network people and your firewall people and have them look at the drops. What time of the day is it dropping? When is it dropping? What IP address is it dropping on? And they're going to be able to tell you. It's going to be like Palo Alto or a couple different ones that they use, a couple different firewall vendors out there. But whatever your company is using for firewall, they can see that traffic drop. Oh, I can see traffic here. They can also look at the bandwidth utilization as well. So they can say, oh, it dropped at this time. And they'll be able to tell you that. It could be that it's a priority circuit. Maybe you have another maybe your maybe it's using different bandwidth or a different pipe basically, right? So you might have say the MPLS and you might have a dedicated line or a SD-WAN. Not sure in your environment, but I would start there and try to figure that out. If you don't have any results there, what you could do is you could set up a call with AWS and Commvault. So you just get on Commvault. Obviously, it's production, so you have a Commvault license available to you. Production or maintenance advantage or maintenance agreement you have with Commvault. You get AWS on the line, and you get Commvault on the line, and you're there, and you just talk it through, and you come up with a solution. Really, it's probably a simple fix. Really, it is. And you never know. I mean, just identifying the issue that could take like an hour, really, just to identify it, and then you've already checked that off. Okay, I've checked this. I've troubleshoot that done. Here you go. Because what you don't want to have happen, I guess, is obviously get in production and it doesn't work. Then people are calling you, why doesn't it work, and bugging you. And you want to look like a rock star, obviously, to set this up. So hopefully that helps. Thanks a lot.